And hello, my fellow nerds out there. It's Oracle Nerd Richie, and welcome back to Dark Nights. Now, I know I said I probably wasn't going to record a video for a day or two. That's because of these painful sores on my tongue. But I noticed that they've been healing a little bit, so I'm going to try to record at least something for tomorrow. I'm actually recording. I actually recorded this on the 22nd here, so this will probably go up on the 23rd, just to make up for lost time. Anyways, we're here continuing on what is it called again? I keep forgetting. Jinoru's route. So anyways, we're gonna be continuing Jinoru's route, and we're gonna be seeing what's gonna happen next. Oh, I heard that. Help us! Someone help us! I hear distant, desperate voices, but they go silent before I can make out where they're coming from. Chills run down my spine as I realize that I might be too late. I hurriedly run back home. It is finally Thursday. There is only one more day left until the break. I fall asleep during chemistry class and nearly forgot about the lunch break. Those screams I heard last night made it impossible to sleep. I feel a tap on my shoulder and Ikuya greets me with a cheerful smile. Yo! Uh, Ikuya. No greeting from me. Likewise, you have a mouth of your own, you know. Jeez, Miyoko, you could stand to become more polite. Maybe you should take your own advice, Ryoji. What, are you on her side? Akuya teasingly pokes Ryoji's cheeks. Obviously, you were the one who started it. What even? You two sure get along. Oh, it only looks that way. Don't mind me. Please go on. You're part of this group too. Oh, that's so sweet, Akuya. Guys, lighten up, Ryoji. Join us. I motion for him to join Akuya and I in a group hug, but he freezes. His only reaction is an awkward smile. You finally smiled. Akuya suddenly pulls Ryoji backwards, and the two of us force him into a tight hug. Here we go. This is how it should be. Oh Lord. Too cute. I'm thankful my friends are here to offer me a distraction from my worries. Right after class ends, Mr. Blanchett enters the classroom with a serious expression. Attention class, we have an announcement from the police. 2 more people disappeared last night. Citizens should avoid going outside after dark until the case of these disappearances has been determined. Based on current events, these disappearances tend to occur after 9 p.m. in the likelihood that a criminal is at work. But please use extra caution and lock your doors and windows at night. The teacher sternly looks at each of us. Could this be the work of the demon Jinoru was talking about? I still can't believe there's a real monster roaming around the village. Wait, now that I think about it, those screams I heard last night, there's no way. Something might have happened right by me, but I couldn't do anything. After the announcement, we were dismissed. The break zone was here. While I am happy to be away from school, I am also going to miss seeing Ikuya and Ryoji every day. Ikuya is planning on vacation in the countryside with her family. Funny considering this village is already the definition of countryside. Ryuji will probably help his dad with the investigations. They're both going to be a little busy. I already feel bored at the thought of spending the break alone. It also appears that most of my classmates are going somewhere. Given the recent disappearances, I cannot blame them. I wonder what Jinoru will be doing. I shake my head. For some reason, I keep thinking about him. I look at the clock and it reads 8:30 p.m. Our teacher told us not to go outside after 9. It should not be a problem if I only pay Jinoru a quick visit. Perhaps I should pass the warning on to him as well. I grab my jacket and head to Kenriji Mansion. Hey, Jinoru. The man turns around and greets me. Oh, Miss Miyoko. I thought you would be staying home today. Why is that? People have been disappearing, and it would not be wise to walk around town alone, especially after 9 p.m. Have you not seen the news? It's not 9 yet. The disappearances supposedly only happen sometime after that. It would not hurt to be more careful, all the same. Yeah, but I wanted to see you. After a moment of silence, Jinoru chimes up with something unexpected. I think I will begin investigating the demon rumors soon. What? Are you joking? Why would you do that? No, I am not. I want to stop the disappearances. I reply with, can I join you? It's too dangerous. You're crazy. I don't really know which one to pick. I mean, he is kind of crazy for wanting to do that. It's too dangerous. I'm assuming the plot's gonna recommend that we join them, so can we join you? Can I join you? I thought you were scared. No, I'm not. Be that as it may, you cannot come with me. It would be too dangerous. Going alone is even more dangerous. Let me help, or don't go at all. You can count on me. Joe raises his head and presents a confident smile. This guy is way too lanky to fight, though. I apologize. I must already be on my way. I should hurry before the demon makes its move. Have a good night. Please be careful on your way home. I want to stop him, but he has already made a decision. General tries to reassure me with a light pat on the shoulder before he briskly walks into the darkness of the streets. How does he even know where to look? Maybe I should follow him. Following always leads to trouble. I trail him carefully, making sure there is enough distance between us to keep from being noticed. Suddenly, Jinoru takes a turn. By the time I turn the corner as well, Jinoru has disappeared, and only a dead end stands in front of me. There are no other alleyways, or streets he could have taken. What? I'm sure he went this way. How could he possibly? Realizing I had not intended of being outside so long, I peer at my phone and it's already past 9. I'll have to ask him about it next time. Time to go home. Along the way, I get the feeling of being followed. I do not think much of it until I recall the rumors. Dang it, this is seriously starting to scare me. I notice the shadow being cast from behind the corner of a building, but do not dare turn around. The presence looms terribly close to me, but nothing ever happens. let out a sigh of relief when I finally reached my home. On a whim, I pulled back the curtain and glanced out the window, nearly choked with a shadowy figure dashes away. Going out tonight was a stupid risk. I won't do that again. I wonder what Gennaro is doing right now. I can't believe he actually went looking for the demon. Things are getting weirder by the day. I hope he'll be okay. 2 more people have already disappeared, and he still insists on being so mysterious. I want to comfort him about it, but that'd be too forward. I should check on him tomorrow and make sure he's alright. Hi there. Morning, Akuya. Do you have plans for the holiday yet? Nope, nothing much. Aw, you aren't going to celebrate? I have nobody to celebrate with. My parents are still away, and the most I'll get from them is a phone call. You always come with Ikuyo and me. I think I told you already, but we're going to visit our grandparents. I even convinced Ryoji to take some time off of work and come with us. Ikuya grabs Ryoji's arms and pulls him closer. What? We're visiting the countryside together, right? Ikuya smiles happily and winks at me. Yeah, you should also come with us, Miyoko. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't want to cut into your alone time. I give the two of them a mischievous smirk. Our alone time? You got the wrong idea. It won't be the same without you, Miyoko. It'll be more fun with the 3 of us. Phrasing. Ikuya lets go of Ryoji's arm and pouts like a spoiled child. Get your mind out of the gutter. Point is, Miyoko has to come with us. Miyoko can decide for herself. It's not like we can force her to do anything. I'll consider it. I have slept over at Akuya's grandparents' home before. The idea is not half bad. However, with the recent events in the village, I want to stay here a bit longer. See things through the end. I stay behind after the class ends since I am on cleaning duty. Unfortunately, the partner I was assigned is absent and did not leave a note. I bet he ditched me because he didn't want to do any work. It is what it is, though. I step out to grab a broom. Our storage room used to be a classroom, but now it is a spacious dump for old things. Although cleaning supplies are strewn across the room, it still seems fairly organized. It should not take me long to find what I need. Oh! I start by opening a large locker at the back of the room. To my horror, there is a person inside of it. I step back and almost stumble over my own feet in shock. He seemed as surprised as I am. His eyes are a mysterious yet oddly familiar shade of gold. Judging from his odd uniform, he must be from the elite class. Do you normally hang out in there? The man narrows his eyes and glares ferociously at me. Mind your own business. My eyes trail down to his shirt, which is stained crimson red. Is that blood? Yikes. He must be hurt pretty bad. The blonde grunts quietly as he closes his eyes. I quickly run to the first aid kit. The man is still sitting inside the locker when I return. Didn't I tell you to mind your own business? His voice sounds so weak, yet his expression is serious, ignoring his tough guy act and kneel beside him. Let me clean this for you. I reach out to help him, but he slaps my hand away. Hey, whether you like it or not, it should be treated. This is nothing you need to be concerned about. Oh. He grabs his chest and coughs up blood. I cannot simply sit and watch. With bandages in hand, I roughly brush his hand away and start unbuttoning his shirt. Once his torso is revealed, my eyes widen. There's a deep gash in his abdomen and a slash across his stomach, both of which are bleeding profusely. I help him turn around and find another wound on his back. How in the world did you manage this? The man pushes me away and covers his wounds with his bloodstained shirt. I stand up and tell him that I'm going to call an ambulance but before I can get away, he grabs my wrist. No, keep this a secret from everyone. Despite his injury, his grip is strong. Not knowing what else to do, I agreed to his request. After his grip loosens, I kneel down beside him again and open his shirt to look at the wound once more. At least let me help you. Fine. There's a bullet in my chest. Take it out from me. I'm not sure I'm qualified to do that. It'll be pretty messy. Just do it. Doctors study a whole field of ballistic science to deal with this stuff. At the very best, I will leave a huge scar. Well, it isn't like I can reach them myself. But I believe in you. I dig around the first aid kit until I find something to remove the bullet with. Luckily, there's a pair of large tweezers in the bottom of the bag. Fast and a little more roughly than intended, I pulled the bullet out of the man's chest. Not once does he make a sound. The wound is deeper than expected. I'm surprised that he remained conscious after so much blood loss. Stabbed and shot? What kind of trouble did this guy get into? Thanks, I guess. The man smiles lightly, while peering down at the bloody mess in his abdomen. Although he says it is unnecessary, I pull out a few more bandages and bind his torso. Thankfully, the bleeding seems to slow down. I stay by his side until he mysteriously stabilizes in record time. By the way, what's your name? Call me Roya. I am already familiar with you, Miyoko. Oh gosh, I hope this guy isn't another stalker. I've never seen you around school. Are you an elite student? Is that what it's called? I like it. Suits me well. Anyways, care to explain why you were chilling in the locker with those awful injuries? Curiosity killed the cat. There are things you'd better off not knowing. Do you always sass people who will try to help you out? I found out Roya's attitude. This guy is such a pain. Such a pain that I want to punch him even when he is injured. Sorry, that was ungentlemanly of me. Thank you anyway, Miss Cutie Nurse. It's Miyoko. Roya buttons up his shirt and seemingly satisfied. I still can't believe he can act so calm with a wound like that. Let's keep this incident our little secret, alright? Why? Just do it. Unless... Roya leans forward and lifts my chin to his hand, forcing me to look up at him. His mischievous eyes bore into me while he moves his face closer to mine. The heck is he trying to do? In reflex, I push him back. Roya practically topples over, grasping at his stomach. Ugh, right into my weak spots. I think I'm gonna die. I'm sorry. Just kidding, you're too easy to tease. Roya stands up and fixes his jacket. His demeanor is completely different from earlier. These injuries are no big deal. No big deal, you know. I was only pretending to be hurt to see how you'd react. Guess my acting skills are better than I thought. That was just an act? This is nothing. It was just fun messing around with you. Well, the blood of your shirt and the lacerations. Roya chuckles and pats my head. Not much experience with wounds, huh? No need to worry. Well, see you around. What was with that guy? There was no way he was actually faking it. I've seen people with paper cuts who couldn't keep it together. Well, I have to clean my hands before someone thinks I had a nosebleed or something. I push my thoughts to the back of my mind before locating a broom and heading back to the classroom. I leave earlier than usual and decide to go visit the mansion. I've never actually been to the mansion during the day. I wonder if it'll be less spooky than at night. After a short while, I reach the mansion to check on the garden for signs of Jinoru. He isn't here. His classes might not have ended yet. I walk up to the front door and examine the chains. Oh right, there's another entrance. I head to the backyard and search the hidden doorway. After searching for a while, I give up. I don't remember where it is. Jeez, this is more difficult than I thought. I lean against the wall and let out a sigh, and suddenly, the wall collapses. What? I can't be that heavy. Panicked, I peek at the rubble. If Jinoru finds out I wrecked his home, he'll be so mad at me. But after a moment, I notice something. Wait a second, this isn't the passage, is it? I peer around to make sure I'm alone. If Jinoru's at home, I hope he won't mind me getting a surprise visitor. The farther I walk into the passage, the darker it becomes. The mansion is bigger than I remember. It doesn't help that I can barely see where I'm walking. I slow down, using the wall as my guide. I eventually end up in a huge room. The light of the setting sun shines through the window and catches on even more antiques than I noticed the last time I was here. Wow, look at that! Some of these actually seem brand new. Jinoru has no reason to be embarrassed about living here. Anyway, I don't think he's down here. Maybe I should check the next floor. I carefully head up the stairs. I wonder where his room is. The next room I enter is pitch black. I have to stumble around using the wall to guide myself. Is there a light switch somewhere? It's too dark. All of a sudden my foot hits something and I trip. Ouch! What was that? I slowly get up and check the place where I tripped. There's a small wooden box. I pick it up and leave the room. Before taking a look at it. This box is an interesting design. Excuse me. I face my hear a familiar voice. I turn around and see Jinoru approaching. Miss Miyoko? I can't think of a proper reply. I do hope you realize I could see that you were hiding something behind your back. Jinoru steps closer to me, his gentle eyes filled with curiosity. Sorry, is this yours? I tripped over it a moment ago. I was curious about why it was on the floor, so I promise I didn't look inside. Oh? Should I tell him? Never mind, what should I do? Roya. He knows Roya. Oh no. After I hand the box to Jinoru, he walks into a room I have not yet checked and leaves it there. I shouldn't have come in here without your permission. I'm really sorry. I figured you'd be here, but that was no excuse. Jinoru pauses for a moment, keeping me in suspense. I saw that the wall was damaged on my way in. Did you have something to do with that, Miss Miyoko? My cheeks are scorching with shame. I look down and hide my face. No matter how long I wait, Jinoru remains quiet. But when I dare look at him again, his flat expression finally falters to reveal mild amusement. Never mind the damage. I will have it fixed. I'm simply impressed that you were able to find this passage on your own. Well, that is not to say you should not have waited for me instead. Jinoru smiles softly at me. Anyway, would you like a cup of tea, Miss Miyoko? Sure, thanks. The two of us head downstairs together, while I make myself comfortable with Jinoru. Well, Jinoru... I can't read. While I make myself comfortable, Gennaro prepares the tea. I cannot help but feel a little bit flustered. Even though I broke the secret passage and snuck in, he's still treating me like a guest. I don't deserve this. He's too nice to me. A few minutes later, he returns with a plate filled with cute teacups and desserts. Oh, this is too much. Gennaro cants his head, bemused. Do you not like it? That's not what I meant. I do like it. In that case, please, help yourself. Thank you. Ugh, I don't know if I should be polite or give in to my appetite. My eyes wander to the desserts on the plate. They all look delicious. In the end, I cannot resist the urge to try them all. It would be impolite not to take anything after he prepared so much of it. General glances at me as I reach out for a piece of cake. This is delicious. Aren't you going to eat too? Perhaps later. There are still plenty of desserts, so eat as many as you would like. By the way, what are you so dire that you felt? What was so dire that you felt the need to break into my home? Did something happen? No, nothing like that. And again, I'm sorry about the wall. I swear I'll pay for the repair somehow. Please, don't stress about it. A wall can be easily fixed. Oh, right. How do you normally enter? Is there another entrance? I use that secret passage all the time. If you normally use it, then why is it secret? It was supposed to be a secret for outsiders. I suppose it will need a new name now that I have showed it to you. General takes two white teacups from the table and pours tea into them. The fragrance of lavender fills the room. After thanking him, I take a sip of my cup. Did you manage to catch the demon last night? What? Of course I did. Gennaro covers his mouth to suppress a chuckle. Hey, what's so funny? I cannot believe you took me seriously. Huh? You didn't actually chase the demon then? It's not funny. I was really worried about you. I appreciate your concern, but you do not have to worry about me. Sure I do. I'd be sad if something bad happened to you. Gennaro blinks innocently as if what I said was strange. He brushes it off with a smile. Where did you actually go last night then? You must care deeply about me. Well, I'm just curious, okay? It is a secret. Oh, come on. You don't have to hide anything. Loosen up. Still not going to tell me, huh? He chuckles amused, but keeps his mouth shut. As I reach out for another delicious piece of cake, Gennaro looks away. His thoughts suddenly elsewhere. What's on your mind? I wonder, Miss Miyoko, if it came to it, would you ever sacrifice your own happiness for others? If making others happy will make me happy too, then sure. Suppose only you or they could be happy. Would it not be selfish to keep it for yourself? I don't think so. We live for ourselves, and That should be enough reason to make your own happiness your first priority. Besides, you can't make someone else happy if you're sad, right? What if someone was only living for the sake of being alive, unable to even enrich enrich the lives of those around them. What is the purpose of an existence that could only bring disaster? Are you talking about yourself? I can't understand why you would think of yourself that way. I have lost my reason to. Never mind. You can be honest with me. Jordan lets out a deep sigh and takes a sip from his teacup. My brother has been acting in both of our best interests. Although I have not stopped him, I disagree with his way of doing things. At first, he said we did these things to ensure our own happiness, but over time, he has become delusional. He justifies everything he says. He does it for me. Have you told him how you feel? No, I simply do not want to make things more difficult for him. Still, he should consider how you feel. Perhaps he would be better off without me. I am only a burden to him. Would that really make you both happy, though? Doubt shimmers in General's eyes. It is too difficult to predict the outcome of something which has not happened yet. Regardless, he is my only family, but I do not want him to get into trouble on my behalf. May I ask what he's been doing? That is not for me to say. Either way, don't give up on him yet. If he's doing whatever it is for your sake, then he obviously cares about you too. Thank you. General half smiles and takes the last sip of his tea. I get the impression he has been bottling these feelings in for a long time. We spent the rest of the afternoon bantering. When I first met General, I thought he did not enjoy talking. I'm glad to have gotten to know him better. We have so much fun that I lose track of time. Although I want to stay even longer, the sky is already getting dark. A few feet from my house, I take the keys out of my pocket. Before I can reach the door, however, I hear strange noises behind me. I turn around and notice a shadow encroaching upon me. Ooh. It's kind of creepy. Although I am steps away from the front door, I do not have enough time to open and get away. I have to shake off the shadow first. Run! My heart pounds rapidly in my chest as I zigzag down the neighborhood. Somehow I end up at the park. My goodness, how many times have I been followed this month? A kid from school made sense, but now there are random weirdos trailing me? I seriously need to be more careful. Wait, is this the same stalker who's been following me around for the past week? I try to catch a glance at my pursuer, but between the darkness and distance, I cannot see her face. In fact, based on her jerky movements, she seems more like a corpse than a living person. I can't keep running forever. I have to do something, anything. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a large tree branch that seems like a good weapon to use as any. What do you want from me? Leave me alone already, you creep. Are you the one behind the disappearances? Hungry. My pursuer swiftly moves in front of me, her mouth wide open. She's really trying to hurt me. I can't hold back. When she's close enough, I trip her by kicking at her legs. She begins crawling towards me. When I try to move away, my leg is grabbed. Raw and cold fingers dig into my skin as she leans forward to bite me. Panic jolts through me. I reflexively smack her head away with a tree branch. Even after the blood begins oozing from her forehead, my stalker does not let go. Although it hit her again, She does not stop trying to bite me. I hear her once more, this time mustering as much strength as I can. She lets go of my leg as it falls to the ground with a hollow plop. I panic, trying to catch my breath, and look at the scene before me. My heart nearly jumps out of my chest when I see the blood staining the tree branch. Ugh, what have I done? What am I supposed to do now? A voice similar to the one from earlier calls out from nearby. I can't just stand around any longer. I'm definitely not alone. I drop my makeshift weapon and make a run for it. It's nearly 10 p.m. when I reach my house. I'm not very hungry after what just happened, but I quickly prepare a small meal to make sure I keep my strength up. I can't believe how daring my stalker got. If they get up, who knows what will happen to me? And even if they don't, I didn't kill him, did I? Whatever happens, I have to report this to the police first thing in the morning. I cite the city before sleeping, hoping that it will somehow calm my racing mind. After a while, I fall asleep from exhaustion. The next day, I'm supposed to sleep while studying. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave this episode here for now, guys. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a